In this video, we'll explore the top most used guns in movies, breaking down their real-world history, cinematic significance, and why they continue to dominate the silver screen. 1. Beretta 92 FS. The Beretta 92 FS is arguably one of the most recognizable handguns in film history. Known for its sleek design and reliability, this Italian-made 9mm pistol became a Hollywood favorite in the 1980s and 1990s, appearing in countless action films. The Beretta 92 FS was prominently featured in the Lethal Weapon series, where Mel Gibson's character Martin Riggs carried it as his signature firearm. It was also the sidearm of choice for John McClane in Die Hard, solidifying its place in cinematic history. Its real-life military and law enforcement use further added to its authenticity, making it the go-to choice for police and military characters on screen. 2. Desert Eagle. The Desert Eagle is famous for its massive size, intimidating presence, and powerful .50 AE caliber. Designed in the 1980s, this semi-automatic pistol became a favorite for over-the-top action movies and video games. Its large frame and distinct angular design make it visually striking, which is why it appears in films like The Matrix, Deadpool, and Snatch. The Desert Eagle is often portrayed as a villain's weapon, or used by characters who want to make a bold statement. While it's impractical for real-life combat due to its weight and heavy recoil, its sheer power makes it one of Hollywood's most exaggerated and beloved firearms. 3. Glock 17. Introduced in the 1980s, the Glock 17 revolutionized handguns with its polymer frame, high-capacity magazine, and extreme reliability. Its simple yet effective design has made it the standard-issue firearm for law enforcement and military forces worldwide, which naturally led to its widespread use in movies. Seen in John Wick, The Dark Knight, and Mission Impossible, the Glock 17 has become the modern action hero's gun of choice. Unlike the flashy Desert Eagle, the Glock's realistic tactical appeal makes it perfect for undercover operatives, cops, and special forces characters. 4. Colt M1911. No gun has been used in more movies than the Colt M1911, a .45 ACP semi-automatic pistol that has been in service for over 100 years. It was the standard U.S. military sidearm from 1911 to 1985, making it a staple in war films, gangster movies, and action blockbusters. The 1911 is iconic in classic war films like Saving Private Ryan and Black Hawk Down, where soldiers and officers carry it as their sidearm. It's also frequently seen in crime dramas and westerns, wielded by characters like Al Pacino's Tony Montana in Scarface. Despite being an older design, its legendary status keeps it relevant in Hollywood today. 5. Smith & Wesson Model 29. No revolver is more famous than the Smith & Wesson Model 29, made legendary by Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry, 1971. Chambered in .44 Magnum, this revolver became synonymous with tough cops and no-nonsense action heroes. Beyond Dirty Harry, the Model 29 appears in films like Taxi Driver and Death Wish, reinforcing its image as the gun of lone wolf vigilantes and anti-heroes. Its large frame and powerful caliber make it impractical for real-world police work, but in movies, it represents raw power and intimidation. 6. AK-47. The AK-47 is the most recognizable assault rifle in the world, often depicted in movies as the weapon of terrorists, rebels, and crime lords. Designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov in 1947, this durable, low-maintenance rifle is popular among militias and insurgents globally. In movies like Black Hawk Down, Lord of War, and Rambo 3, the AK-47 is used by villains and guerrilla fighters to create a sense of realism. Its distinctive curved magazine and automatic firepower make it an easy visual cue for audiences to identify the bad guys. 7. M16 and M4 Carbine. The M16 and its modern counterpart, the M4 Carbine, are the standard U.S. military assault rifles, making them a staple in war movies and military-themed action films. Used since the Vietnam War, the M16 has been featured in films like Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, and We Were Soldiers. The M4 Carbine, a more compact and updated version, appears in movies like 13 Hours and American Sniper, giving a realistic depiction of modern warfare. These rifles are lightweight, accurate, and reliable, making them the ideal firearms for elite soldiers, special forces, and SWAT teams in Hollywood. 8. MP5. The Heckler Koch MP5 is one of the most famous submachine guns in cinematic history, widely used in SWAT, military, and action movies. It gained popularity in the 1980s and 1990s, being featured in Die Hard, Speed, and The Rock. The MP5's compact size, high rate of fire, and sleek design make it perfect for high-intensity shootouts and close-quarters combat scenes. Whether in the hands of counter-terrorism units or heavily armed villains, this SMG has solidified its place in movie history. 9. Winchester Model 1873. The Winchester Model 1873 lever-action rifle is synonymous with classic westerns, appearing in legendary films like The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly, and Tombstone. Known as the gun that won the West, this rifle was widely used during the American frontier era, making it the go-to firearm for cowboys, outlaws, and lawmen on screen. With its smooth lever-action reload and classic wooden design, the Winchester is instantly recognizable and remains a staple in historical and cowboy movies. Even in modern films, it continues to symbolize rugged independence and old-school firepower. 10th, FNP-90. The FNP-90 is one of the most unique-looking firearms in movies, thanks to its compact bullpup design and high-capacity 50-round magazine. Developed in the 1990s, this futuristic SMG has been featured in Stargate SG-1, I, Robot, and John Wick. Chapter 2. Its sci-fi aesthetic and advanced design make it a popular choice for futuristic or high-tech military roles, often wielded by special ops teams or villains in dystopian settings. Though not as common as some other guns on this list, its unique look and rapid-fire capability make it an unforgettable firearm in Hollywood. 11. Walther PPK. No gun is more associated with espionage and sophistication than the Walther PPK. This compact German-made pistol became legendary as James Bond's signature firearm, first appearing in Dr. No. 1962, and continuing through the decades. The PPK's sleek design and small size make it perfect for concealed carry, fitting the needs of undercover operatives. While it lacks the raw firepower of larger pistols, its association with 007 has made it one of the most stylish and recognizable handguns in movie history. 12. Barrett M82. When it comes to long-range firepower, few weapons are as intimidating as the Barrett M82.50 caliber sniper rifle. This semi-automatic anti-material rifle has been a staple of military and action movies, used for high-stakes precision kills and explosive destruction. Seen in Shooter, The Hurt Locker, and Rambo 4, the Barrett M82 is often wielded by elite snipers or special forces. Its massive rounds can penetrate vehicles and walls, making it one of the most feared firearms both in real life and on the big screen. 13th. Uzi. The Uzi submachine gun, originally developed by Israel, became an action movie staple in the 1980s and 1990s. Known for its compact size, rapid rate of fire, and easy handling, the Uzi has been used in countless crime, action, and war films. It's famously seen in The Terminator, where Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800 wields it during an iconic police station shootout. The Uzi is also frequently carried by gangsters, mercenaries, and SWAT teams, making it one of the most recognizable submachine guns in cinema. 14. SPAS-12. The Franchi SPAS-12 is one of the most intimidating shotguns in movie history, known for its distinct folding stock and futuristic design. This Italian-made semi-automatic shotgun is often seen in the hands of commandos, special forces, and even sci-fi characters. It was iconically used by the T-800 in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, further cementing its legacy. The SPAS-12's powerful spread and aggressive look make it a go-to choice for high-intensity action sequences. 15. M60. The M60 machine gun, often referred to as the pig due to its weight, is one of the most brutal automatic weapons featured in movies. Introduced in the Vietnam War, this belt-fed machine gun is known for its unstoppable firepower and iconic design. Its most legendary movie appearance is in Rambo: First Blood Part 2, where Sylvester Stallone's John Rambo mows down enemies while holding the M60 in one hand. It has since become the go-to gun for war movies and over-the-top action sequences, symbolizing sheer firepower and destruction. Hollywood's love for firearms movies and guns have been inseparable for decades, shaping our perception of heroes, villains, and warfare. Whether it's the classic Colt 1911, the unstoppable AK-47, or the intimidating Desert Eagle, these firearms are more than just weapons. They're cinematic icons. What's your favorite movie gun? Let us know in the comments.